Sehingga don't be hesitate, ya, don't be hesitate to ask to speak here. Karena ini adalah tempat Anda nanti untuk bisa belajar. Okay. Last meeting we already learned about the anthropology. Yes, kemarin kita berbicara tentang anthropology. I've already giving you, yes, I've already giving you about something and the phenomena about anthropology. Yes, and we talk about this one, sociology and anthropology, what happened in our community, in our society. And for about 3 meetings, yeah, starting from today, we'd like to learn about how to conducting presentation. Yeah, how to conduct the presentation. Saya yakin you're already conducting some presentation, but maybe still in bahasa. So we'd like to how is actually strategies or the things that we have to pay attention when we conducting presentation in English. Apa yang perlu kita perhatikan dan apa yang perlu kita ucapkan, ya sebenarnya bukan yang saklek tapi yang nanti saya sampaikan. Ini hanya 1-2 redaksional ketika Anda belajar untuk presentasi dalam bahasa Inggris. Karena mungkin someone get stuck, ya. Mungkin seseorang itu langsung hilang ketika presentasi. Why? Ya, biasanya nervous kan? So, I'd like to give you how to conduct the presentation in English. Yes, we'll try to learn about this one. Okay, let me share the screen about how to conduct this conducting. Okay, Pak Harto, can you share with me to be the co-host so that I can share screen? Okay. Last meeting we have already learned. Last meeting we have already learned about the terminologies and also the things related to anthropology and also sociology. And for today and for the next 2 meetings, we are talking about the presentation in which you are going to speak, to practice to have the presentation. Not me, but you, your turn. Okay, by the way, Anda sudah akrab ya dengan jurnal, artikel jurnal? Sudah?
Sedikit,
sudah akrab dengan? Oke, sedikit ya. Oke, mungkin di semester 1 kemarin, di awal semester 1 atau mungkin di semester yang sebelumnya, Anda sudah diberikan how to get the journal article from the machine, yes, from the machine. For example, from the Google Scholar or maybe from Scopus or other kinds of this case, so that you can get kinds of the articles, the journal articles. Dan nanti kita akan berbicara tentang journal articles in sociology and anthropology. Okay, so now let me share screen about the conducting the presentation. Okay, I'd like to show you how to conduct the presentation in English. Yes, some people maybe said it is very easy to speak in English. Yeah, but not all people can conduct the presentation in English. In this case, because you are kind of the academic background, so I'd like to make a kind of the conducting presentation on research article. So we related to the kinds of the research article. That's why I ask you, yeah. Pernah nggak mengambil artikel jurnal dari artikel research article dari sebuah jurnal? Maybe this is international journal or maybe national journal or maybe this is the journal in your institution in your study program. So that's why we would like to present And actually, by the end of your study, you are also going to present your final project, or I can say the bachelor thesis. Skripsinya kan nanti presentasi. If it is the bilingual or maybe international class, I think you are going to present your bachelor thesis in English. Okay, and during the study also, you also would like to present all kinds of the paper. Yeah, the paper also in English. Because it is the bilingual class, it means there are so many chance, there are so many time for you to practice your English. In this case, I'd like to give you how to conducting the presentation on research article, especially in English. And I already take an article and the sociology and anthropology. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, conducting presentation or research article. Here, this is the research. Okay. Mungkin Anda belum terlalu banyak karena masih di semester awal bagaimana how to get the research article. Tidak hanya dari mengambilnya dengan keyword di Google, tetapi you will get something directly from the journal. For example, from the Scopus or maybe Google Scholar or other kinds of the machine. Okay, now let's come to the first. Oh, I haven't. Yeah. So actually, I can make in here about the presentation. Yeah, in this presentation, I divided into 3 parts. Saya membaginya dalam 3 part and the 3 parts. The first about the introduction. The second, this is about I'm so sorry. Yeah, my signal I think not quite good today, unstable. Telkomselnya lagi error ini. Jadi beberapa kali keluar. I'm so sorry about this one. Okay, now let's go on. That we are going to have a kind of presentation as I told you. That I divide. Yeah. Yeah. I divide the concept of the presentation into three parts. The first we call it as the introduction. So in the introduction here, you are going, this is the first part of the presentation. It is the beginning of the presentation, how we start the presentation. Nah, bagaimana kita membukanya? So the presentation is divided into three parts. The first we call it as the introduction. And the second we call it as a sequences and also transition words yang nanti bagaimana untuk bisa go with the flow. Yang ketiga nanti akan kita lihat bagaimana in conclusion, how to conclude the presentation. Karena habis ini nanti Anda akan praktek untuk presentasi. So please pay attention. So how to start how to start the presentation. For starting the presentation, the first you may introduce yourself. You can say hi. My name is, dan sebagainya. So we can see how we start the presentation. Okay, and this introduction, you can say, you can introduce yourself with your name and also where are you from. For example, hello everyone. Berarti ini adalah bentuknya yang bentuk informal. Ya, I start in this class ya, di dalam classroom ini ya, with you itu dalam bentuk informal. So I'd like you to encourage you to speak here. Not only to listen to me, but also you have the chance to speak. So I'd like to give you in a kind of the informal situation. So you can say, hello friends, hello everyone. My name is, and today I'm going to talk about. Okay, you can say, and today I'm going to talk about, what is the topic? Topik presentasi Anda apa? What is the topic of your presentation? So you can say, I'm going to talk about, this is the kind of the raise, how to raise your topic here. Bagaimana Anda menyampaikan topik yang akan Anda bahas pada presentasi Anda. So starting from here, or you can have another case. For example, good morning everybody, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Kalau itu adalah bentuk yang formal situation. So you can replace hello everyone become good morning ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, good morning everybody. Nah, itu lebih formal. Kalau yang saya berikan ini adalah bentuk yang informal. Hello everyone. My name is Haikal. Yes, I'm from Sociology and Anthropology Study Program of Semarang State University. And today I'm going to talk about conducting presentation. For example, like this one. Or you can say, I'm going to talk about, you can say, I'm going to give presentation. Bukan I'm going to presentation. Bahasa Inggris kemudian Anda adalah presentation saja. Presentation is noun. So you can say I'm going to give presentation. Bukan I'm going to presentation. Okay? I'm going to give presentation on or about apa. Misalnya the topic tadi, conducting presentation in English. So you can say, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Okay, today I'm going to give presentation on conducting presentation in English. That's the topic. Okay, or you can say ini adalah dalam bentuk informal, ya informal Anda lagi. Bagaimana bentuknya informal? Menggunakannya kata share. Okay, good morning. I'm going to share about. I'm going to share. Share berarti di sini adalah less formal. Ya lebih tidak formal, lebih tidak resmi. Anda bisa menggunakan I'm going to share. Okay, this is for introduction. So you can say, you can choose whether it is the formal or informal situation. Because when you are going to do the presentation, ketika Anda mau presentation adalah look at who is your audience. Siapa audience Anda? Apakah itu your peer, your friends, or maybe someone it is the older and senior from you. Ya, sehingga bahasa yang digunakan juga berbeda. Bahasa Inggris kalau dikatakan itu nggak ada tata krama, nggak ada unggah-ungguh, wrong, ya salah. Kita tetap punya the strata, the structure here, the structure how to use it. Sama dengan yang bahasa Jawa. Kalau bahasa Jawa kita punya bahasa ngoko, kemudian kromo, kromo alus, kromo inggil. In English, we also have got this case. Ya, in English kita juga punya. So, di sini saya katakan kalau hello everyone, ini lebih pada yang bukan terlalu formal. But you also can say, you can use it in the classroom. Hello everyone. Hi everybody. Kalau saya menyapa Anda dengan hello guys. Hi guys. Kenapa saya memilih itu? The diction guys, not ladies and gentlemen. Yes, because I want you to be comfortable to learn here with you. Yes, make you comfortable to learn and to speak. Karena saya berusaha tidak membuat jarak di sini supaya Anda feel comfortable. So I try to use your with your language. Hello guys. Yes. But it will be different kalau mungkin Anda presentasi, for example, you are the representative of your study program joining in the championship misalnya, and the championship, or maybe in a kind of the contest, for example, for the achievement students contest, MAPRES, for example, mahasiswa berprestasi. Itu kan nggak mungkin Anda mengatakan, hi guys, no. Sapaannya berbeda. Ya, sapaannya it is in the formal, a really formal situation. So you can say, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, jadi sapaan ini tergantung who are your audience. Audiensnya bagaimana? Kalau sesama in the classroom, Anda bisa menggunakan hello everyone, hi everybody, or something. But in the really formal situation, Anda bisa mengubahnya menjadi good morning, good afternoon, itu sebenarnya sudah masuk di formal dibandingkan dengan hi, hello, dan sebagainya. Okay, so this is. So you can start your presentation by introducing yourself, mungkin ditambah dengan where are you from, ditambah lagi dengan topik. You introduce the topic that you are going to present. So far, have you got any questions? Ada pertanyaan? For the introduction, belum selesai the introduction-nya. Just start the presentation. Have you got any question? Ada pertanyaan tidak?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, okay. So I'd like to go on. Yeah, this is the first how to start your presentation. Bagaimana membuka presentasi Anda dengan introducing yourself. After that, we are going to say, yes, karena ini adalah sebuah presentation, so you also kinds of this case, how to organize your presentation. Yeah, or you organize, explain to your audience how you will organize your presentation. For example, ya di sini, this presentation will be in 3 parts, misalnya di sini adalah 3 parts, 2 parts dan sebagainya. First is talking about introduction. The second is talk about the sequences and also the transaction words, and the last we are talking about the conclusion. So in here I make a kind of this. Apalagi nanti Anda berpresentasi untuk mempresentasikan skripsi Anda, your bachelor thesis. It means you have got the step, you have got the chapter to present. So starting from this one, this presentation will be in the 5 parts, pretty simple. The first about the introduction, the second about literature review, the third it is about the research method, the fourth is about the finding and discussion, and the result atau the finding and discussion, and the fifth about the conclusion. Nah, itu adalah yang kita lihat. Kemudian setelah itu Anda masuk ke berikutnya. Nah, ini adalah how to organize your presentation. So you make it. Your presentation will be divided into 3 parts here. Or I will say the presentation will cover. Nah, what is the subtopic? Okay. Yeah. So the presentation will cover subtopic 1, subtopic 2. Yang dimaksud dengan subtopic itu apa? Di situ kan ada bagian-bagiannya. As I told you, for example, it is a kind of the bachelor thesis, or we call it as a skripsi. So the presentation will cover introduction, literature review, research method, kemudian finding and discussion, and the last about the conclusion. So it is how to organize your presentation. Sehingga di situ tidak akan acak. Yes. Kadang kan ketika kita melihat pada sebuah presentation, when we try to enjoy the presentation, enjoy as a listener, we usually try to enjoy the presentation. Itu kalau acak ya, itu kan nggak enak sekali. So here, before you go on to your presentation, you need to explain to your audience how will you organize your presentation. Sehingga ada bagian 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this way. Kemudian, you also need to explain how you will organize the question and answer. Yeah, how you will organize the question and answer. For example, the question and answer, you have to make it, you can ask the question anytime during the presentation. Bisa juga adalah di akhir presentasi baru boleh Anda memberikan pertanyaan. Sehingga tadi saya sampaikan, okay, it is okay for you to ask the question during my presentation, during my giving you the material. Tadi saya sampaikan di awal. Okay, so you can have this one. Explain how you will organize the question and answer. Jika if it is okay for you to get the question during the presentation, you can say, please feel free to ask question during the presentation. Yeah, but if you want your audience ask the presentation by the end of your presentation, di akhir, you can say, please hold your questions until the end of the presentation. Okay, ini adalah masih di introduction. Kita belum masuk ke explanation about the topic you are going to present. Ini masih awal melihat pada aturan-aturan yang diberikan. Okay, masih di introduction. So after you introduce the topic and yourself, you have to tell to your audience how you organize your presentation and also how you explain about the organization, the question and answer. Okay, so far have you got any question?
No yet, ma'am.
Okay, clear enough my explanation, yes? Okay. The second, about the sequences or transition words. Nah, jadi ketika kita ada satu bagian ke bagian yang lain, kita tidak akan loncat. Tetapi we have got the sequence or transition, sehingga kita mendengarnya it is smooth, terdengarnya adalah enak, smooth. Tidak lompat sana, lompat sini, kembali lagi ke sana, kembali lagi ke sini, no. But it is in a kind of the sequence, and we need kinds of we call it as a sequence or transition word. The transition itu seperti apa? We call it as a conjunction too. Whether in writing or in speaking, we need transition from one case to another case, from one topic to another topic. So how to organize here? So sequence word or transition, we can use to move from one topic to the next topic, but we are connecting our ideas. Jadi masih ada hubungannya, tidak lompat sana lompat sini tanpa ada hubungan sama sekali. So we need the sequence or transition. Yang pertama, we can start setelah Anda memberikan aturan-aturan yang tadi disampaikan. You can say dari awal. Okay, first we are going to talk about. Nah, berarti Anda akan mulai masuk. Okay, first I'd like to talk about background. The background of the study is blah 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 blah. And then you can say why is it important? Apa yang bila kita katakan di sini dalam subtopik itu? Why is it important? Karena kita melihat pada background of the study. Why the research is important? For example, because the many kinds of the crime happen in Indonesia right now, and there are some impacts in the children. So we need to do kinds of the research about what the impact of crime in children. Nah, itulah contohnya. Why is it important? We are talking about the background. Or maybe you can show about the data in a kinds of a graph, ya, or chart. Nah, kemarin kita sudah belajar tentang chart. Kita belajar bagaimana to interpret the graph. Nah, ini yang akan kita gunakan. So, besok ketika Anda membuat itu, sajikan dalam bentuk grafik atau mungkin dalam bentuk chart or maybe in a kind of a diagram. For example, this is for the background of the study. Ya, karena I want you, the next meeting, I want you to present. Ya, dengan research. I want you to read the journal article. Yes. Then you have to present how studying from the background of the study, kemudian ada the objective of the study, kemudian ada the research method, the result and the finding, and also the conclusion. There are 5 parts that you are going to present. And I hope it is not in a kind of the word, bukan berupa kata, tetapi berupa tabel untuk yang background of study. Okay, karena kan biasanya di background of the study, you are going to present kind of the data, the fact, why it is important to conduct kinds of the research. Okay. Okay, now let's go on. So you can say, starting from your presentation, first I'd like to talk about blah blah blah. What is the topic? Yes. Kemudian kalau ini sudah selesai and you have already finished, ya. Untuk the first subtopic, you can say, in conclusion, yes, in conclusion, or we can conclude, kita dapat menyimpulkan bahwa, in conclusion, it is very important for me to do the research on, nah itu, sebagai latar belakangnya Anda sajikan sebuah data, sebuah fakta, sebuah proof, yes, sebuah proof, bukti bahwa terlalu banyak hal-hal yang mendasari Anda melakukan research itu. Di kesimpulan dari background of the study bahwa you need to do kinds of the research. Oke. Kemudian kalau if you have already finished with the first topic, the first subtopic, you can move to the second subtopic by saying, okay, now I'd like to move on to. Kita akan berpindah ke yang kedua, yaitu literature review. And this literature review, we have got blah, 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 blah. Anda mencantumkan, what is the literature review for your case? On maybe about the previous study conducted by other experts. Yes, the previous study conducted by the other experts related to your topic of your research. Yes. And the last, karena tadi dibagi dalam 3, so you can say, lastly, I'd like to talk about. Selain kata lastly, you can also have other transition word. For example, finally. Finally, I'd like to talk about, kalau ini sudah yang terakhir. Yes, kalau sudah finally, jangan lagi ada pembahasan lagi. Ya, kalau finally, itulah yang terakhir. You can also say last but not least, ya, last but not least. Yang terakhir, ya. Jadi kalau ini senang jangan lagi subtopik masih ada lagi kalau Anda sudah mengatakan lastly atau finally atau in the last atau last but not least. Jadi di sini ada sebuah sequence antara one topic to another topic. Sama dengan di writing. When in the writing, you also have to put the transition. How transition between the one paragraph to another paragraph or one sentence to another sentence, we also have got the transition. Okay. Have you got any question? Ada pertanyaan? About the using of transition here?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. Okay, now let's go on to the next. Yeah. The last part of the presentation, we call this the conclusion and question and answer. So this is the last part of your presentation. This is about the conclusion. So how to conclude, kalau Anda sudah selesai, atau mungkin yang tadi saya sudah contohkan adalah mempresentasikan skripsi Anda. You present about your final project or your, what we call it, a bachelor thesis. So in the last chapter, this is the conclusion and recommendation and suggestion usually, or recommendation. So you can say, okay, I'd like to say about this one. Yeah, in the concluding, yes, in conclusion, sorry, I missed something here. Okay, in conclusion, I'd like to conclude. Anda mengatakan in conclusion or I'd like to conclude. Itu adalah untuk bagian akhir. For about the Q&A, question and answer, usually karena di sini dimintakan adalah Anda mintanya adalah question and answer by the end of your presentation. So you can say if there are any question, I'd be happy to address them. Okay. Ini adalah hanya yang saya sampaikan. This is only the theory how to do the presentation. But ini adalah contoh redaksionalnya seperti itu. But tidak menutup kemungkinan adalah you have to make your own redactional. How to make your own word to make the presentation. Okay? Contohnya ini yang saya gunakan. Yes, I'll take another one. I'd like to take the wait a minute. Okay, I'd like to share this. Yes, this is about one of the article, the journal article. I'll send it to the chat room. Yes, for example, I've got this. Smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institutions. So this is about the smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institution. I like only take the abstract karena abstract consisting of the 5 chapter sudah mengcover semuanya, tetapi untuk bisa membacanya lebih lengkap adalah tentu di sini. Ya, semuanya. So I want you to take ya. Coba Anda persiapkan dulu. I'll give you about 5 minutes nanti. How you present this? Anda melihat di abstraknya saja dulu. Okay, you see the abstract. If you need about this, I want you only to speak, bukan dengan PowerPoint. For PowerPoint adalah for the next meetings. Kalau untuk yang hari ini, I want you to read this one and then how you will present. Okay, ini I'll take one of the journal article on sociology and anthropology research about the smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institutions. Apa yang tadi saya sampaikan tadi, starting from your presentation, what is the topic? Nah, topiknya kan berarti sudah ada. Kemudian, what is the subtopics? Berarti kan ada di sini. If you see the abstract, abstract ini terdiri dari consisting of 5 parts. The first we call it the background of the study. So if I can see, yes, This is the background of the study. Kemudian this paper examine blah 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 blah. Okay, this is the objective of the study. Kemudian relevant journal, yes. Compromise after this, yes. Ini adalah untuk yang we use this is for the study method. Yes. Kemudian we also see, yes, the study also sees this is the result or the finding. And also we also have got the conclusion. So mungkin kalau Anda sudah terbiasa dengan journal article, it is not a kind of the something that's kind of the problem for you to find out each part or subtopic that you are going to present. Okay, your assignment after this is please with the materials that are already given to you, please construct how you present based on the abstract that I give it to you. I will send the material in the chat room and then coba I'll give you the time to construct how to open your presentation sampai pada mempresentasikan abstrak yang saya berikan. Tidak harus sama persis untuk redaksionalnya, as I told you. Nobody's have the same dialect. Yes. Tidak akan seseorang mempunyai pemilihan kata yang sama, ide yang sama, tetapi dalam menyampaikannya pasti akan berbeda satu dengan yang lainnya. Okay, do you get my instruction for today? Do you get my instruction? Hello, everybody. Do you get my instruction today? What should you do after that? After this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. So I will send you the material and also the topic that you have to discuss today. I'll give you about 5 to 10 minutes. After that, you are going to present one by one based on the abstract that I've already given to you. Okay. I will send it to the chat room. Okay. Okay, I'll give you 5 to 7 minutes to prepare. After that, I will call you one by one. Okay, have you finished? Hi guys,
Not yet, ma'am.
have you finished? Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
ma'am.
I'll give you more time. Okay, the time management is enough for you to prepare all. Yes. Now time for action. Yeah. Who are ready? Yang sudah ready? Please. Or should I call you one by one? Kakak iya. Okay. Mr. Huda, have you finished?
Yes,
Mr. Huda?
ma'am.
Okay, now let's
Uh,
start.
sorry, ma'am, because I just joined on this class. Maybe jangan Huda dulu gitu.
Oke, ya.
Not
Tapi tetap
ready.
nanti dapat giliran lo ya.
Yes, of
Nanti
course,
dapat
ma'am.
giliran. Oke. Okay, now let's call the next one. I like to call. Okay, I like to call. Mbak Virus, Miss Virus, are you ready?
I'm not ready yet, Mom.
Nggak ready juga. Oke, saya tawarkan dulu siapa yang sudah ready, please. Siapa yang sudah ready? I offer you who are ready. Oke, Mbak Shakira, are you ready? Miss Shakira.
I have just make the opening phrase, ma'am. Is it okay if I start with the opening first?
Yeah, okay, please.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Today's talk particularly is about smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria Tertiary Institution. This talk is designed and focused to share and learn how the investigation towards smartphone and examination malpractice in Nigeria Tertiary Institution works. Now let's break down to this journal, and if you have any question, please keep it until the end of this talk. Thank you.
Okay.
Baru sampai situ,
okay.
Miss.
Okay, great, Mbak Shakira. Okay, nanti mungkin temannya bisa melihat. Oh, ternyata it is not quite difficult for you to start the presentation. Kadang kan mau start presentation itu bingung. Ini harus bagaimana dulu? Mana yang harus saya katakan? That is why I gave you this is kind of how to start the presentation. Okay, thank you, Mbak Shakira, for starting answering this. Okay. Now I'd like to call Miss Mila. Moizatul Mila.
I'm sorry, not yet, Mom.
Okay, not yet too. Okay, the next is, okay. Mbak Siti Iva. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, not yet, ma'am.
Not yet too. Okay, Mbak Jazil. Long time no see you. For several meetings you miss. Yes, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I will
Okay.
to try.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Lupa. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jazila Benafisah. I'm from Sociology and Anthropology Study Program in Semarang State University. And now I'm going to give presentation about smartphone and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institution. This presentation will be in some part. First thing, I would like to explain about how examination malpractice has become a social plague in Nigeria educational system. Second thing, and the last thing, we'll talk about suggestion that the rules about ban on the use of mobile smartphone in examination hall. Then, okay, enough,
Yes.
Mom. Enough.
Okay, enough. Okay, thank you, Mbak Zazil. Yeah, this is a good effort for you. Yes, from you. Okay, now I'd like to call, please, Mbak Emma. Hello, Mbak Emma.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, please try.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma Kartika from Sociology and Anthropology Study Program. And today I'm going to talk about smartphone and examination malpractice criteria tertiary institution. First like to talk about examination malpractice has become a social plague in Nigeria educational system. This paper examined the effort of smartphone and communication malpractice in Nigeria, especially in tertiary institution relevant. It is discovered that the effort of smartphone and its availability to most tertiary institutions students has led to gaining of phone of electronic device cheating as a form of examination malpractice in Nigerian tertiary institution nowadays. Enough, Mom.
Okay, belum sampai selesai ya. Okay, thank you, but thank you for your effort about this one. Okay, now I'd like to go on to Mbak Fadila. Hello, Mbak Fadila. Mbak Fadila Nurul. Halo, Mbak Fadila. Okay, maybe we can move to another one. Okay, Mbak Tabita.
Not yet, man.
Okay, not yet. Okay. Now I'd like to call Miss Fifi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Fifi Ananda from the Sociology and Anthropology Education Study Program. At this time, I will explain about the journal entitled Smartphones and Examination Malpractice in Nigeria Tertiary Institution. This presentation will be in some part. The first is about the cheating phenomenon that occurs in Nigeria relate to the implementation of learning activities and exams. And then the journal also recommends that the use of smartphone is prohibited during the exam. Yes, I'm enough.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Mbak Fifi. Now let's come to Mr. Haikal. Mr. Haikal. Yes, please.
Test.
Yes.
Not yet, ma'am.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mbak Nur Faiza. Mbak Nur
Not
Faiza.
yet, Mom.
Not yet too. Okay, Mas Alvin. Mas Alvin, please.
Actually, I'm not done yet, but I'll try.
Yeah.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Alvin Syagaf Ramadan, and I'm from Sociology and Anthropology Research. And today I'm going to talk about smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institutions. This presentation will be divided into 3 subtopics. And the first one is why examination malpractice has become a social plague in Nigeria educational system. And second, how as I said before, I'm not done yet, so I'm still thinking in this form.
Okay, that's great. But actually, you have already tried to how the introduction have already finished. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The next, I'd like to call Miss Virus. Miss Virus, are you
I'm
still
not done
with me?
yet. Yes.
Not yet?
Yes.
Okay. Let me call others. Okay, Mbak Anisha? Mbak Anisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone. My name is Anisha Ramadhani. I'm from the Sociology and Anthropology Education Study Program, Semarang State University. And today I'm going to talk about smartphone and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institution. First of all, thank you, Shir or ma'am, for giving me the opportunity. Talking about exam malpractice has become a social epidemic in the Nigerian education system. The insane drive to acquire and over-reliance on paper qualification without the aid of appropriate knowledge in skill and competence by the efforts Nigerian has private students at various levels of the Nigerian education system to resort to various means to compromise exam, which serves as a benchmark for teachers to ensure the level of knowledge acquisition and retention by students. This paper suggests that the ban on the use of smartphones in exam halls be enforced to curb the new wave of electronic cheating. The full implementation of the Examination Malpractice Act 23 of 1999 and the general change in society cries for acquisition and for reliance on academic certificate as an effort to overcome exam malpractice in higher education. That's enough, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, my suggestion is Yang pertama, you said, okay, thank you for your time, for the chance to me to give the presentation. Maybe you don't need to mention this one. If you want to say terima kasih, mungkin bisa diletakkan sebelum Anda memulai presentasinya. So, okay, thank you for the time, gitu saja. Karena kita tidak akan menggunakan Indonesian into English, tetapi kita how to make the English presentation, not Indonesian English. Okay, itu my first. And then the second, tadi mungkin untuk sequence-nya, the sequence dari satu topik ke topik yang lainnya nanti mungkin diperbaiki karena next meeting you will have the presentation again. So for the next silakan nanti diperbaiki di situ. Kemudian yang conclusion-nya juga belum ya untuk sampai di akhir. Oke, conclusion and Q&A-nya. Okay, thank you Mbak Anisha, by the way. Great. Yes. Okay, now I'd like to call AK. Okay. I'd like to call Mbak Siti Iva. Mbak Siti Iva.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I want to try. Thanks for yes. Let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Iva Fatmawati. My nickname is Iva. I want to try present the title is Smartphone and Examination Malpractice in Nigeria Tertiary Institutions. Examination malpractice in Nigeria educational system is malpractice has been a recurrent social problem in Nigeria education system. The term education is quite elusive and difficult to pin down to a single definition. Examination malpractice can be referred to as an act that goes contrary to rules and regulations regarding the conduct of any examination and designed to give a candidate an undue advantage. Smartphone refers to a new class of mobile phones that provide integrated service from communication, computing, and mobile sector, including voice communication, messaging, personal information management. Smartphone and examination malpractice in Nigeria institution. The phenomenon of examination malpractice has become endemic in the educational system in Nigeria to the extent that every examination system witnesses the emergence of new and ingenious ways to cheating. The consequence of examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institution has been contradictory to both education and the society. At the education level, students who would ordinarily be working hard to pass examination now depend on malpractice as a way of academic exercise, defeating the goals of education by turning out certificate authorities. Examination malpractice takes place in all forms of examination, and it is becoming a norm to cheat in this examination. Enough, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. My feedback is for the better presentation for the next 2 week sittings. Ya, tadi belum dia how to organize your presentation. Nah, presentationnya tadi ada how to organize. It means yes, Anda menyampaikan bahwa presentasi ini berbicara tentang apa saja, what covers in your presentation. Nah, tadi saya sampaikan, for example, this presentation will covers pertama introduction, yang kedua sequences and transition, and the last about the conclusion and Q&A. Itu adalah cover subtopik yang akan kita bicarakan. Sehingga ini saya langsung menujunya adalah pada research article. It means ini sama dengan skripsi yang ketika atau makalah yang biasanya Anda presentasikan di kelas. That's why I divided into the background atau introduction, kemudian adalah literature review, kemudian adalah research method, kemudian masuk di discussion, finding and discussion, and the last adalah conclusion and suggestion. Yaitu biasanya adalah chapters yang Anda akan gunakan ketika you make a kind of the paper, membuat makalah, or when you writing a final project atau skripsi. Sehingga tadi I like to divide this presentation into 5 subtopics ya, atau 5 parts. The first adalah introduction, di mana introduction biasanya adalah background of the study, di mana itu adalah menyajikan data. That's why what is the important? Mengapa perlu melakukan penelitian itu? Kan di chapter 1 di pendahuluan atau di introduction, kalau dalam bahasa Inggris namanya introduction, kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia biasanya disebut pendahuluan, itu di pendahuluan kan ada latar belakang, statement of the problem, kemudian ada the significance of the study dan sebagainya. Oke. Okay, so this is ya nanti coba nanti ketika nanti Anda membuat lagi untuk for the next, Anda bisa arrange lebih lanjut ya, bagaimana nanti untuk bisa membuatnya ya, how to organize your how to organize your presentation. Kemudian tadi sudah ada juga bagaimana how to organize the questions and answer. Oke, gitu ya. Nanti untuk masukannya supaya besok supaya lebih baik lagi. So ketika presentasi juga lebih bagus. Itu ya Mbak Sitiva. Ya. Oke, now I'd like to call the next yang tadi masih belum ready. Oke, Mas Huda. Oke, Mr. Huda, please.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Wait. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Honorable teachers, and respect to all my friends in this meeting today. How are you? I hope you all are feeling as amazing as I'm right now. I need you guys to focus on this topic because I think this is a very interesting and important for us. But keep your bodies relaxed. Are you ready? Okay, today let me study together with me, Ulumul Huda, and I'm so glad presenting about this topic. I will show you about general smartphones and examination malpractice in Nigeria tertiary institutions, and maybe if you have some question, please prepare your question and tell me when the presentation was done. Okay, so let me explain to you about the abstract before we go to deep discussion. So, the abstract for this presentation is that examination malpractice takes place in, So the abstract for this presentation is that examination malpractice has become a social plague in a Nigeria educational system. The measures for exclusions are offer dependence on paper qualification without recourse to corresponding knowledge and skills and competence by unaverage Nigerians as aggravated student in different tiers of Nigerian educational system to devise various means to compromise examination, which serves as a yardstick for teachers to ascertain the level of knowledge. Then this material I'll explain to you with a simple methods but all in clear about first what is education. So education is derived from two Latin words educate which translate to lead out or educator which translate to nourish that which have been laid out. And secondly, what is about examination malpractice? Examination malpractice can be referred to as an act that goes contrary to rules and regulations regarding the conduct of an examination and is designed to give a candidate an undue advantage. And the third, what is smartphone? Smartphone refers to a new class of mobile phones that provides integrated service from communication, computing, and mobile sectors, including voice communication, messaging, personal information, application, and a wireless communication capability. And the last part is about the conclusion that examination malpractice takes place in all forms of examination and it's becoming a norm to cheat in this examination. The defense of smartphones and its capability by students have taken electronic device cheating to a frightening level in Nigerian tertiary institution. The cause could be attributed to such societal value system that place high value on paper certification instead of skills and practical knowledge. Most tertiary institutions in Nigeria prohibit the use of smart mobile phones and any other data of information storage device in examination halls. However, unlike most national examination bodies at the primary and post-primary levels that have put many preventive measures against examination malpractice, such as a public enlightenment on the danger of examination malpractice, information to candidates on the rules and the regulation including the examination, using security bags for collection of security materials, photo proofs of certificate and mounting of anti-examination malpractice billboard, etc. Most tertiary institutions have no strict measures to prevent and punish the use of smartphones in examination halls. Based on the above, the following measures have been recommended as strategies to checkmate electronic cheating in a Nigeria tertiary institution. So that's all. Did you have any question? Raise your hand or drop your question in the chat. I'll answer with my capability. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yes, great. That's the kinds of the things that I like to show you. Yes, that's a great presentation. Yes, study from the introduction until the conclusion and also Q&A. Okay, great. Okay, now I call you the last one, Miss Tabitha.
Yes, ma'am. Hi everyone, my name is Tabitha, and today I'm going to talk about smartphone and examination malpractice in Nigeria territory. This presentation will be in 4 parts. First, examination malpractice has become a social plague in Nigeria. Second, Nigeria educational system, and third, the study also seeks compromise security and against for examination, and four, and also ban on the use of mobile phone in examination. Please hold your question until the end of the presentation. Enough, ma'am.
Okay, ya. Oke, thank you, Miss Tabitha. Oke, tadi saya belum membaca Mbak Salma ya. Mbak Salma belum, oke. Mbak Salma, one more.
Okay, ma'am. Hello, everyone. My name is Salma Salsabila. Good afternoon to my dearest friends and Miss Budiati. In today's occasion, I would like to talk about a journal with a title Smartphone and Examination Malpractice in Nigeria Educational System. This presentation will be divided into 3 parts. First, the explanation about examination malpractice. Second, the explanation about smartphone. And the last is about the connection from both of them. Please hold your questions until the end of presentations. First is about the explanation about the kind of problem, which is very important to know because it is a recurrent social problem in Nigeria, and it doesn't close the possibility that it will also happen in our country. Electronic device cheating is gaining more grounded as a form of examination malpractice and in tertiary institution in Nigeria in recent times. In conclusion, examination malpractice takes a place of all forms of examination, and it is becoming a norm to cheat in this examination. It's not already done, but I think it's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, great. Ya, Mbak Salma. Okay, and everyone, that's a good presentation from you. Ya, tadi sudah memulai, mungkin baru beberapa, belum semuanya, untuk how to open your presentation. Sometimes people get stuck when they have to open the presentation and how to organize the presentation well. So I just get here how to do the presentation and how to organize your presentation. And for my assignment for the next 2 meetings, yes, kalau hari ini saya hanya memberikan diri dan okay, I want you to think fast, ya, untuk berpikir cepat, ya. Di sini you have to go about 5 minutes to prepare all the things that you want to speak. And for tomorrow, yes, I want you to find your own article, journal article. Yes, for tomorrow, please find your own journal article. Silahkan Anda mencari journal article by yourself, ya, according to your interest. Yes, and please prepare for the presentation. Not much. Ya, paling banter adalah hanya 5-6 slide. Okay, 5 to 6 slides. Not too much, but the 5 or 6 slides, it covers all the things starting from the introduction until the conclusion. Yes, and I told you, if it is kind of background of the study, if it is give you kind of data, or it may be in the finding and the result, it shows the data in the kinds of the graph, it is better. So I don't ask you to make it a PowerPoint Anda, ya, slides Anda itu hanya penuh dengan tulisan. No, PowerPoint you only put the point, not you read from your PowerPoint. Okay? So yang saya minta adalah silahkan Anda persiapkan presentasi, ya, PowerPoint berdasarkan pada artikel jurnal based on your interest. Sesuai dengan ketertarikan Anda. Ya, so you may find out your own journal article. Oke. Kemudian saya berikan adalah only 5 to 6 slide, yes. Only 5 to 6 slides that cover, yes, starting from the chapter 1 until chapter 5. Dan I don't want it is only kinds of the written. Okay, bukan hanya tulisan, not the writing form, no. But it is better, misalnya untuk data, Anda sajikan dalam bentuk grafik. So I'd like to make it sure that you are able to interpret the graph, the chart, and etc. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Is it clear enough? Yeah, clear enough,
Yes.
yeah? My instruction, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have got more time to prepare all, ya, dibandingkan yang tadi. Memang I want you to speak and also to think fast here. This is I've got the condition like this one and how you present. Itu adalah tujuan saya. That's why I don't give you the material before, supaya Anda bisa, okay, secara naturally how you have to do. What should you do if you find the problem like this? Okay, so see you tomorrow with the presentation. I'd like to make it in a randomly, yeah, who will present, and I also give you the feedback about the presentation. Yang saya berikan tadi hanya sebagai guideline saja. You may develop, yang tadi disampaikan Mr. Huda, ya, Mas Huda itu tadi sudah ada development di sana. How to create your own word there. Ya, tidak harus sama persis dengan yang guideline yang saya berikan. But at least ada guideline, dari guideline itu tercover semuanya. Okay, so thank you and it was nice to see you all and speaking with you. Yes, we have the time for a meeting again. We have still 2 meetings more. And thank you for your participation or your attendance for today. Okay, and I'll give it back to Bu Asma or Bu Nino. Monggo, yeah. Okay, Bu Asma, Bu Nino, or we should close the class.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, thank you very much, Bu Budi, for the class today.
Yes.
I guess we do not have anything to say anymore. Then you can we can close the class for today. Thank you very much for dear students for the participation today. We can close the class today. To continue with the other 2 classes ya. Masih ada 2 lagi ya, Bu ya?
Yes.
Yes. Oke. Jadi seperti itu. Terima kasih sekali Bu Budi sekali lagi untuk teman-teman semuanya yang lainnya. Hopefully you can join the last 2 meetings of ours. Begitu. Thank you very much. Ini tapi kalau yang mematikan ini ada dari jurusan ini sebentar, nanti mungkin atau pada live sendiri-sendiri kalau belum di end boleh. Begitu. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh iya, ada Mas Harto mungkin ya.
Thank you, terima kasih.
Sama tadi, yes, terima kasih. Lah itu Mbak Asma.
Iya, baru habis sholat tadi, terus lagi ngobrol dengan Bu Atika.
Maybe before we close
Bu Arsi
meeting, we have a discussion, Bu Asma.
Huh?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Personal discussion with me. Wow.
Maybe we don't want to join us tomorrow.
To cook together.
Or Bu Budi maybe.
Cook together, eat together.
We have a new kitchen in jurusan. We want to cook together tomorrow. Cook and eat together. Oh no, the cooker. Mbak Tini will be cooking. And all of us will be the eater. Will be the eater. Jadi pemakan. The cleaner.
Oke, terima kasih Bu Budi atas.
Thank you Bu Budi.
Ya, besok ketemu lagi. Itu Bu Atika, Bu Arsi mau ngobrol dengan Bu Atika?
Yes.
Bu Atika,
baby. Mas Harto. Would you join us tomorrow, Mas Harto? Oh, Bu Asma.
Tiba-tiba tadi sinyal saya keluar masuk ini.
Iya. Masuk banyak. Iya. Ya, Bu Budi terima kasih banyak.
Terima kasih Bu Budi.
Okay. Iya. Lagi tidak stabil.
Have a nice day, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Bu Budi.
Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.